pounds in the last 3 days. So I have currently raised at least 1,200. Thanks to all my donors, by the way. Now, tonight, I'm going to continue, even if not 10 pounds, even not 20, if not whatever, right? So if, as you feel, let me chip something in, okay? And yeah, it is towards final completion of our Yoruba Union portal. And that is where we intend to mobilize our members, register them and confirm them, right? I'll say that. I mean, I'll leave it at that. Here is my first caller. So I'm going to leave a link in the comments. Use it. My donors, especially those of you who have been waiting for the time you are going to be able to do it, okay? Please. Yeah. Hello. Are you there?
Hello. Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Bless you, Baba. Thank you so much for your patience.
Yeah,
So, here, Baba. Please.
It's all right. Yes. First of all, let me first comment on what Dele Momodu said in that thing.
Right.
You know, that has been a very good contribution in his own part. And then the easiest way to know lazy politicians, lazy people, is by when they depend solely on money, that they want to use money to buy people's conscience, to buy people's agreement, to to literally do everything with the power of money. That's when you know that the certain politician is a lazy person. And again, the current the person who heads Nigeria gang of the ruling, who's currently ruling the place, is it is not loved or is not a popular person among ordinary people. We've all seen the way they emerge to the scene of power. Is all by inner caucus. They buy them and then say, okay, as long as this inner caucus supports them with the, to hell with the ordinary people who are meant to vote for them.
They call them the power brokers. Once the power brokers have decided, to hell with the rest.
Yes. Yes. So, and that's
we do not hold them anything. That's how they act. That's how they are behaving. They do not hold you anything.
Yes, that is not a democracy, and that is not a transparent, way of, achieving or getting a good government in power, right? So, basically, that's just what I want to say. So now about this refinery, my own thing is that look, all this while that Dangote has been using Nigerian money to build the refinery, half of that money used to build the refinery has already been diverted because mostly is the Indian contractors. These people are as well in their own way, corrupt in their own way, so they know how to divert money. So these the Nigerian thieves, Nigerian thieves have used them to divert millions, billions of dollars into different accounts in Saudi Arabia, in other places like that. So what remains? Yes. So what remains? Let's say they've used Nigerian money for, let's say, $100 billion so far, or maybe I don't know how much. So half of that money is there. They use even maybe less than half to that refinery. Half of it is gone. So they mainly use it to divert money. And so now,
money laundry.
Tinubu thinks Tinubu, because he wasn't part of it, maybe he's not fully part of it, part of the cake. So he's paying back now. And I know he's going to bite his ass because essentially what Tinubu wants is just to get his own share, get his own part, feel like, he's in charge again.
Be in control. Everything that happened before me, I'm canceling all of them. You have to carve my own space into it. But they said he's been given 13%. True or false, we don't know, because Dangote didn't even tell us how Nigeria, their 20% shares suddenly dropped to 7%. Like how? He didn't say anything. So, he didn't sell the shares or what happened, right? Where is the money? No explanation.
I wonder,
no said it.
So I wonder why all this is coming to light now. So we should be very careful. We should be mindful of not allowing these people to divert our attention from the real thing, because this is what they know how to do most.
Thank you so much,
So,
Baba.
so when we have to go out, we have to come out. We will do our own part to support them.
Yes.
Block them in every way we can. People shouldn't be, seen, vandalizing or whatever. We just want them to gather and start shouting their points of, what they need change for,
yes.
their demands, and then yes, and then they should camp there. That would be their permanent home for the next maybe 1 month or so there, until these people maybe decide to become brutal or whatever. So then a course of action will now take place. What's the next to do. So please, let's encourage
Let me
people
take another one.
not
Thank you so much. Okay.
yeah,
As usual.
forget that. Yes.
God bless you.
Okay.
Nice one. Thank you. I have another caller on the line. And as usual, I'm going to be reminding you to please use the number that we have now to our own advantage. Like the broadcast. Share it as well. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, hello. This is Carlo from London.
Say that again.
This is Carlo from London.
Carlo from London. How are you today, man?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Class.
I'm gonna go back. I always call to tell you one thing. Yeah, like I said last time I called, I said the Edo election will probably be the main precursor to the whole mayhem that's gonna happen. There was somebody that called a few days ago that said the diaspora need to donate money to sustain the revolution for 30 days. I think one of your old program I watch. So my whole theory has always been, the riot that's going to start is going to start from Middle Belt. And if you listen to what this guy that died, the former, I forgot exactly, he was from Middle Belt, the guy that was saying the Boko Haram were planning to do something in the next 2 or 3 years when Buhari was still president.
I remember
Melafia.
his name just
Melafia.
Yeah, it's just
Melafia.
like, off my head now.
Melafia.
Yeah, God bless you.
What has happened in Nigeria is that the Middle Belt have been so deceived to believe that they were part of the core north. Until Buhari came in and told them, you don't belong in the core north. You're only a tool to achieve our objective of conquering the south. And the second biggest mistake that happened in Nigeria was to move the capital from Lagos to Abuja, thinking that they are trying to develop themselves, but they ended up opening the eyes of the Middle Belt. Because let's not forget, Abuja all the way to southern Kaduna are all core Middle Belt. Now, what has happened in the last 20 or 30 odd years is that the core north has consistently undermined the Middle Belt. To the point where, when it goes to the point where the Middle Belt should nominate somebody to go with Kolu, they told them that a Christian cannot follow Kolu. Rather, they will nominate a fellow Muslim. That was the height of insult and insubordination to the Middle Belt. But they've been keeping quiet. Now, what is going to happen? I feel that, like I said, Edo is a melting pot between the south and the north, because some part of Edo linked to the southwest, southeast, and Middle Belt. That election holds a lot in the balance. Once that election happens, and what happened in the last election repeats itself, the riots kick off from there, and before you know it, will spread like wildfire across the country. Now, coming back to the issue,
theory, yeah?
Yes, that is my theory. That's my opinion.
Right.
Now, the issue with Dangote, Dangote has benefited. Dangote is what we call change of the guards. Dangote has been the carrier of the military brass, all the old military brass of the 80s, of the 90s. Anytime they steal money, when they want to make it legitimate, wipe it out, they use Dangote as a vehicle. And sometimes they use, what's his name, the one that owned Globacom at some point. It was allegedly. I'm not saying that's allegedly.
That one is not even hidden. Adenuga was one of the Babangida's boys who were moving his money.
It was allegedly. Now, these guys have lost their power because the Lagos City boys have come in from Lagos and got to the center. and realize, wait, we were taking 10 billion a week. We could do 100 billion a day.
Wow.
So they moved part of central bank operation to Lagos, started moving things away from central government, and now they're going after all the people that have benefited and that sidelined them. When they put Dangote as part of the economic team, they brought him closer so that they can have access to him. And they're going to strip him naked.
His vulnerability too.
Thank you. They're going to strip him naked.
To them, thinking they will help him.
Thank you.
Because that is everything he says. Is actually an easy access to get to him. Or I think he's knowing that now. And all gloves
that is what
now. Go on, Baba.
This is exactly what Tinubu did to Jonathan. When Jonathan called him in and started explaining to him, I need to win this election. What do we do? He said, I'm going to help you. But he used Jonathan's words to realize, wait.
Yes.
So a whole president doesn't have the power I thought he has. That was why Tinubu had the effrontery and the brave to go and hold that rally. Jonathan must go.
To it, now I will use him. If he says he wants to challenge Jonathan, right? It was completely going to be a total loss. So he went on to deceive the North and say, hey, you could have the power back. I've met this guy. And the guy was shitting himself because of Boko Haram. And they believed him. All because he had that closeness. I know this story.
So he has used that playbook again against the North. When I called some time ago, I told you he was playing this Kolu business, pretend to be going to die in the next 2 minutes. And the North also fall into his trap, and they bought it. As soon as he became president, Tinubu became a different person. His speech became normal. Everything, medical, everything became fine. Now he's going to make sure that...
They are so shocked that, this guy's no longer looking like somebody who is going to fall and die now.
Thank you. Like you said, in the last 20 years, you can count how many times Dangote has appeared on TV. But in the last 1 month, he has appeared in TV more than those times. What is happening now is Tinubu is saying those generals that used to back you, they are no longer in power. I've retired all their boys from the army. I'm putting all my boys to control those army, all the military now. If you mess up, I will deal with your boss and I'll deal with you. Wow. He has also done what the colonialists did to us when they came. He went to make sure that in Kano, which is the center of unity of the North, put 2 emirs there to be fighting themselves. So while they are busy fighting themselves, he's busy doing what he's doing in the center. Before they will finish, the person he's targeting now is Sultan of Sokoto. You see that Sultan of Sokoto has not made one pim since Tinubu has been doing this nonsense.
See,
the day he will make a mistake and talk.
No, don't reduce in power now. They passed them.
Yes.
I was wondering why that didn't make the news like that of Kano.
No.
I think they just felt like, take it like that too.
The better to take like that or they're going to change you. And they've already warned him. If he doesn't listen, he's going to, like I told you, he's going to strip the North of all the power they had. By the time Tinubu leaves, by the time Tinubu leaves, Nigeria will be like Lagos. Where if you're not connected to the Tinubu gang, or you're not part of the gang.
See how he did dismantle those who are the real Lagosians to become the what he is today. Not that people didn't fight back, but he took slowly and
he's
steadily.
Gonna kill.
Yeah,
just watch. He's gonna start killing all important people that can contest against him. Anybody that has become a threat, he's gonna kill them, like Funchal Williams, Bola Ige. They're gonna disappear, and they will disappear in a way that you will not understand. When you're thinking, wait, this actually happened. Why did it happen? And the court will stamp it. That is his playbook. That is how he's been working.
Like if you're on to court, thinking the court is going to, you'll be surprised that he owns it too. And that's what
let the guy that say he had the tea with God come and talk again. That former vice president in church. Let him talk. He will disappear. Watch. He will not open his mouth. Have you noticed that all the churches don't preach anything against the government anymore? They can't say anything. Even the mosques that are talking now, gradually, some of them are just talking. Have you seen this guy? What's his name? The one that used to go and negotiate with the terrorists. What's his name? The former army guy that he retired, that went to where Sunday Boho village was. No, not Buratai. The other one. There's one guy that used to, he's always Gumi, Shey Gumi.
Oh, right.
Have you noticed that he's been silent? He's not during Buhari time, he used to go all over the place and make noise.
Yes.
Let him try it now. Tinubu will quietly silence all of them. Even the Meitiala people. Quietly, he will take them out one by one. You just be hearing road accident, something happened, or somebody went there, there's a riot. Even this riot they're going to do now. He probably allowed the riot to happen. Then he used that to eliminate some people and tell you, oh, the rioters that did it. You're gone, you're gone.
Wow.
And that is how he's going to make sure he wipe all of them clean. Then he'll put his boys there. But the problem he's going to have is he's too old to sustain the cabal. When he next 10, 20 years now, he's gone. What will happen to those people fighting for power? Like Fashola, them, like the former vice president, like the guy they moved from Lagos, like the other people that went to Ogun State, the guy currently in Ogun State, all the other members, who is the next person in line? That is where the problem is going to be. Because all of them are all the same level of generals, but no power. They are waiting for Tinubu to go.
Be shifted to them as well.
And Sheyi is trying to be like his dad, but he doesn't have the same power. Because let's not forget, this guy came from America with the same mentality and brought it down to Africa.
Bless you. See, let me take another one, Baba. Thank you so much, okay? For, as usual, as always, right? Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Keeping this in, okay? Bye. Bless you. Well, indeed, you can come on to my Egun's Diary Political and share your theory with us. And be articulate like Kanu. When I say articulate, I mean say clear enough that we can easily know that you know what you are talking about. And then, yeah, we can keep it in our own sort of archive and watch out for things, see how things play out. And once they begin to kind of act out that same way, we say, oh, I remember, that's from Kalu. Yeah. See, we are just about 70 of us, 70 likes away from 1,000. So you probably should, if you haven't really liked yours or liked the broadcast yet, okay? I think you should while we listen to this call. Hello.
Hello, sir. My General.
Oh, Pulunga. Brother, how are you?
Yeah, this is I'm fine. Thank you, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm very well. Oh, thanks so much for asking. Please.
How is family? Hope everybody is fine.
We thank God. Oh, how is yours?
We bless God. We keep pushing. Yeah, General, my own contribution. The last caller made a very vital point. Yeah, his point was very clear, you know. But my own contribution comes from, you know, I want to use this medium to plead the Nigerian youth. They should not let us down. This 29th protest of this month, they should not back down until our demands are met. Because Tinubu may be in charge, he may be in charge, but the people actually made him president, even if we didn't vote for him. Hope you can hear me.
Yeah, I can, loud and clear. Continue.
Yeah, yes, even if we didn't vote for him, he took our vote. He rigged himself in because of our vote. Yes, he rigged himself in because of our vote. So without the vote of the people, there is no way he would be there. So the people actually made him president indirectly. They didn't vote for him. So we can actually take back the vote. It's possible. It's possible. Togetherness with trust and determination. There should be no leader. I don't even support this protest that they should have a leader, because if the protest there's a leader, the government can buy the leader out, just like the way they bought this Labour chairman, Ajero, and the other guy. If Nigerian youth want to make something out of this protest, they should not have any leader say this is our leader. Everybody should just mobilize
their demands
with determination.
They begin to see those demands being met, right? What's leader? Why
yes, because you know,
leader for what?
Yes, you know, General, you know, Tinubu is a drug cartel lord. He knows how to play a game when it comes to leader and all this cartel stuff. The moment Tinubu found out that these people have a leader, they have a person that they listen to, he will come for that person. Maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 people. He will buy them off. So that is my own contribution. They should not back down until
they should not be emphasizing on leaders, the leader this, leader that. Okay, articulate your demands, organize yourselves, and go out there.
Yes, determination. We can achieve this thing. It's not too much.
So much, Paula.
Even 1 month is even too much. 3 weeks, they'll be begging us. Just 3 weeks.
We shall see. Baba, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for what you do. Thank you so much. May God
and you too.
to bless you.
And you too. Thanks a lot. So I'll take another one. And I'm gonna quickly just go say a big thank you to this my first donor tonight. I got my first 20 pounds tonight, and that is coming from Nifat. I won't put the second name, you know yourself. So thank you so much for that your generosity. Here is the Prince Jejeman, representing
IPOB for life.
That's him. How are you today, Baba?
I'm fine, Tukano Mike.
Yes, sir. Here we are again tonight, and it seems like I did some throwbacks. There are some people who are seated there watching this tonight who have never heard about or seen some of these throwbacks. So are just like, oh my God, how could they do that to us? Well, that's Nigeria. That's how we live.